On your toes, Michael Barrett.
Over at Gucci, on into right center. DeWitt scores. Here's Kuroda. And the
Dolan 6 out of 7 this young year. And that's going to go the other way. Base hit to right. Bacall looking to see where Upton was, and Upton clears the field after Bacall had stopped at second. A rookie mistake. Justin has a good arm, but it's the old story. They all like to show it. Since he was at second base, it's
have all been added recently. This was such an expansive pitcher's park before that. Oh, Martin sends a drive well struck to right. Extra bases to lead off the home second. Martin singles up the middle. You know, remember how hard Jake Dodger catcher came up with 2 yesterday, so almost doubled his season hit total. Broken bat liner into center field. It's going to bring in Ethier. And the Dodgers have taken.
And wouldn't you know, a base hit by Martin. So Russell is 2 for 4, given second life. Russell Martin struck out, fly to right, robbed of a hit by Batista in the 6th inning, and hits one into deep right center field and gone. So Russell Martin hitting 160.
It's just that with Bacall's speed, all of a sudden Rafi was in the way.
Yeah, got on him in a hurry. High fly ball left field, well hit. Blanco back. Blanco at the track, and it's gone. Russell Martin, a towering home run.
Rafi out for a count.
So 1-0 Dodgers, just like that. Russell Martin shoots the next one down the right field line, and one hops against the wall. So a home run and a double start the game for the Dodgers, who limp into town.
Making a funny move to first.
2-2 on Martin. Lined into center field, a base hit. That'll drive in Loney. So the error by Votto comes back to hurt.
How did Hershiser throw a no-hitter?
I believe he did. There's a base hit in the left field.
Up front, the arm just can't get on top and catch up. It's mainly happening in the stretch, not the windup. In on the hands, line drive, left center field, a base hit for Russell Martin. He's going to walk, he's got a single, and the Dodgers have speed.
Roger. Mark Reynolds, you're wanting right now. Please, Russell Martin, hit a ground ball to me and let's start an inning double play. You want to make up for it.
Instead, it's lined into right center field, and it's down for a base hit. Loney hustling on around to third. Runners on first and third now with one out. The tying run.
Shin guards and everything on. They're taking a beating back there, let alone up squats every day.
Center field, base hit for Martin. Channel stop it. And the fastball is punched to right in the corner. Hop. And that's going to be a double for Martin. He showed off the ball. 2 strikes on Russell Martin. And the fastball line to right center field, and Hop leaps. He can't make the catch. And Martin's going to have a double.
Ben Sheets' pitch got the win. He didn't pitch all that well, but he got the win, and that was good news for Milwaukee.
Martin hits a rocket that is gone. Out of here in a hurry. Different from what we've seen out of Olsen in his 5 previous starts. Martin pokes that one into right field. He's on again. Kent is headed towards third. The throw is on the mark. Safe.
Inning 7-3 Dodgers. Grilly is the 4th Colorado pitcher. There goes Kent, hit and run, and that's going to be a base hit. Kent can keep on going to third, so Martin has done it all. What another great night. And including tonight, he's walked 3. 2-0. And a chopper into left field. Pierre will score. They will hold Kemp at third, and the Dodgers lead 12.
The Dodgers have gone through all sorts of options at that position. And he lines it into center field, a base hit, and that'll bring home Pierre with the second Dodger run. So Russell Martin drives in his 14th run.
On the corners instead of that wild kind of windup he uses, and tries to throw the ball through the wall.
Martin lines a base hit, and he's 2 for 2. So a 1-out single for Martin after Perez had retired 8.
Yes, exactly. I hit him at the right time. 10 years earlier, it wouldn't have been as fortunate.
0-2 to Martin. And the curveball lined into center field for a hit. So Figueroa right on the brink of getting through that.
His longest previous outing this year, 3 innings against the Rockies on April 18th. Line into right center field. Hunter Pence over to play it. A hit from Martin.
And a drive to right center and deep. Hunter Pence watching that ball go, and it is going to short hop the wall. Pence gets it back in, and Martin is into second base, standing with a double.
One of the trademarks of the Dodgers, but if you get a guy on here and you pop one out, it's a new ball game.
Russell Martin wins the battle, and Martin is 3 out of 4. A leadoff hit here.
Leave a fastball out over the middle of the plate to Russell Martin. But he just got in this game. He might have to go with it.
Drilled into right center field, and Cameron's not going to get it. It's a base hit. First. So Joe understands Russell Martin.
What a great at-bat. Hey, we have watched Sheets all
70 with runners in scoring position. And it just went up. Martin with his 16th RBI of the year, his second hit of the year.
Russell Martin, he might be in the All-Star game also. Grounds one right back up the middle for a base hit.
Difficult enough. Pitchers, for the most part, have to have confidence in their own stuff.
Base hit to center field. Martin with his second hit of the game. Stopping at second is Ethiopia.
As a broken bat liner into left field for Martin.
That was real crucial time for him to learn about the organization and some of the players, so it's still a feeling out process in his first year here in Los Angeles. 2-out base hit for Russell Martin. Ethier does have 2 stolen bases. Ball hit on the ground sharply past the diving Aaron Miles. Almost looked like he didn't get a good jump on that he didn't see the ball. The ball just tailed away from him, and that's going to be back-to-back hit.
For first place with the Cardinals. 0-2. And a drive to center and deep. Back goes Schumacher to the track at the wall. It is off the wall. Around third comes Ethier to score. Martin a big turn, and he is safe at second. A short center field almost. And that's going to be a base hit. Here comes Pierre to score, and the Dodgers take a 3-2 lead, and they finally get a hit with a runner in scoring.
Field, and everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be before you clear them to start participating in baseball activities.
There's another leadoff hit for the Dodgers. Edmonds goes and gets it. Martin with a single. I will wear the number 10 cap proudly as Russell Martin hits the first pitch of the second inning into left for a base hit. And a special thank you. Base hit pulled through the hole on the left side, so Martin is now 2 for 2.
2-0 pitch. That ball was hit hard.
Just to spit on and regroup.
Hit to right field, down the line, slicing to the corner, and it's a fair ball bouncing over the wall for a ground rule double. That'll bring home Loney, and it's 2-0 LA. Well, he's a workhorse. He catches just about every day, and he's taken to playing third base on days he doesn't catch. And he hits this one to deep left field. Back goes Evans to the warning track, looking up, and it's out of here. The Dodgers regain the lead on Russell Martin's 4th home run of the year. He had gone 105 plate appearances without a home run, but Martin breaks that drought and puts the Dodgers in front 4-3.
Ball hitter. Likes that ball middle of the plate in.
3-2, line, base hit going into left field. And so Russell Martin is 3 for 3. Double, homer, and now
Strikes on him. He shortens up, tries to go that other way.
1-2, hit off the fist through the hole into right field, a base hit. Who comes in to score? Loney goes first to third. That is 4 straight hits off Aaron Heilman.
Certain ways.
I think it's a combination.
Base hit for Russell Martin.
But I think most good players or young players are willing to listen, John. It's as we've said
more than Kershaw made in that 3rd inning alone. And here is Martin. Line drive, base hit to left field. The move for 10, like a missing front tooth. Line drive over a leaping Kuzminoff and down the line. That was a fastball, but again, he doesn't throw that fastball like he used to. So with 1 out.
Dodgers coming up in the 6th inning as the Tigers have scored 10 runs in the last 3, and Russell Martin swinging at the first pitch and a deep drive over the head of Curtis Granderson in center field, and Martin will go in at second with a double. That is
right. I don't know what that does for you. I guess you should do that anyway, regardless of what time zone you're in. But no, I just let it take its course and just try and get back to normal as quickly as possible.
That's belted in the air, deep into left field. This one might go, and it does.
Jones is going to get in this game.
On just to see what it'll be like to, wear a Ken Griffey Jr. helmet or jersey.
Martin, a line drive into left center. That'll bounce off the wall. Rounding third is Kent. He'll
keep watching it.
Now Russell Martin with a chance to knock in a run, and he just has. He goes right to the same spot that Jeff Kent did. And Martin arrives at second base, and just like that, the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead as Martin produces.
Ripped to left field. Fair ball. On his way to third is Baroa. Into second is Martin. And he's going to keep it alive. Sizemore cuts it off at the track, holds him to a long single.
Juego sin hit, tirando por un jugador de Dodgers. Pero el primero y único en el Coups Field. Russ Martin sigue conectando sus hits.
Another 2-2. Hit well. Deep left. DeLucci looking up. It is way out of here. 4-0 Dodgers.
Late, and let's see if he can get through this one. There it is. Base hit in left field. Quinton gets to it quickly.
As Saunders looks in, gets the sign. Joe ready, no windup, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, whack to left field. Anderson just turns to watch it go out. Saunders who went 5. Gave up the 3 runs. Line drive base hit. Over to get it is Garrett Anderson, and Martin will make the turn.
Meanwhile, in Las Vegas, just about now, in fact. And Martin a leadoff hit here in the 8th inning.
Got a lot of leadoff hits tonight.
Legendary super.
He jerks one to left field, and that's headed for the Landry's Crawford boxes. Russell Martin, a 2-run homer. Dodgers lead it early, 2-0. Okay. And now Russell Martin smacks a line drive to left field. The one hops the wall. Gets by Carlos Lee on the rebound. And Martin into left field. That makes it 6-1. RBI single Martin. He's on for the 4th straight.
The 0-1s. Lined into right field. 90th hit of the season for Russell Martin. A 2-out single to right.
Even the Dodgers of the 70s could steal some bases as well. Davey Lopes. Another line drive. And another run. And the Dodgers have tied it.
Him as a starter had trouble with that 3rd pitch. If he's going to be used for an inning at a time, he's not going to have to deal with it.
This ball game is tied.
Wow. Going to have to deal with that though.
Star Team Hotel about 4:30 in the morning. Shot off the glove of Tracy. He'll follow it. Racing on around is Martin. Another run will score. The Dodgers.
You never know.
Gosh darn those guys. Line drive, left center field, base hit.
In favor of the Dodgers after 2 batters. Now the right-hander is ready, and his 2-2 pitch coming up. Wells comes to the plate, swung on, ground ball up the middle by the diving Tulowitzki. So here comes Ethier to score. 3 batters have come to the plate, and who has not scored. The only man who has not been on base, Andrew Jones. Everybody else has scored at least once. Line drive, base hit into left field. Stoltz will stop at second. So the Dodgers. Matt has 7 brothers. One ball and 1 strike. Big bouncer by the diving Stewart, and just like that.
He also took a hit away from Kearns earlier. That ball is hit hard by Russell Martin. Willie Harris plays the carom, and that will keep the Dodgers from scoring, and that's a
3-2. And a base hit to right field. Randy Wynn gets to it. His only play will be at second, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. 3-2. Again, we'll see if the runners go. They do, and it's a base hit. Kemp will score. Blake to third. And Martin does it again.
Those double plays are just so demoralizing. And talking to Mark McClune before the game, as that ball smoked into right field. Well, Brandon Webb can give up a couple of hits in an inning and be okay, because he's always just.
The 3-2 pitch on the ground into center field. A base hit for Martin.
Davis set, looks back at Kemp. Now works Martin, and it's swung on. A hopper takes a bad hop over the head of Chad Tracy into right field. The run scores, and the Dodgers lead.
You want to deal with possibility of too long a delay for Chris Carpenter.
Right field, and now Manny Ramirez comes up with 2 runners on.
And he's hurt himself with a walk and a hit past Manera in this 3rd inning. 1-2. There's another base hit. Being laid around is Loney. A strong throw by Worth. And
top of the ball, very, very difficult to control that ball consistently.
1-0 pitch, line drive toward the gap in left center field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Off the base of the wall, Martin is going to get to second base with a 2-out double.
Line drive to center field, that would be a base hit.
And once again, this ballpark ate that one alive in the gap.
High fly ball, deep left center field. Kapler going back. And it's gone. Russell Martin.
As Ray Durham takes over for Ricky Weeks at second base. Russell Martin breaks his bat, but a base hit. And the Dodgers have a lead man on, and Martin has
held out here in L.A. next year.
2 Canadians. This ball down the left field line. That got way too much of the plate. Into the corner. Nomar to third. Boa will stop him there. It's a double for Martin.
Seven for his last 42. Nomar.
And Martin has 3 base hits tonight. The Dodgers have first and second, and nobody to get it right on big plays like that. Here's a 2-2 again. And Russell Martin with 3 hits yesterday picks up where he leaves off. And he's got himself a base hit, and the Dodgers have 2 runners aboard. That's what they've got on Washington. Martin at 288. Base hit, left center field. So Russell continues to tear it up a bit.
Seasons.
That sounds like 81 moments.
I think it is.
Ground ball, diving attempt by Reynolds to get by.
Pretty effective, more than Derek Lowe has. And that makes his sinker more effective. That ball was up and it smashed into center field. I want to show you Derek Lowe.
Rip right back up the middle. You talk about a pitch, it's up. Speed pitches. He was able to mix in a sneaky fast fastball effectively first time through the order. Martin looking for off speed here, and he hammers it into left. When that changeup misses up, it's not very effective. And for whatever reason,
since the break, 259, he has slugged 100 points lower. Since the All-Star break, just 323. Broken bat into left center field. That one is down. Baroa will score. Martin hustling into second. The Dodgers lead it 2-1.
An outstanding job by Mike Adams. 1-2-3. Hopefully Heath Bell can follow soon.
That's into left center field. They'll make Russell Martin 2 for 10 in his career against Heath Bell. A leadoff. Runners at first and second. The 3-1 pitch home is bounced up the middle of base hit. A 3rd run scores in the end.
In fact, he has only 2 extra base hits, doubles in the last 16 games. Good thing Jeff got that 6'5" frame down.
Arizona these days. Arizona is as close to the Giants as they are to the Dodgers. Clean, hard single into center field for Russell Martin. The Dodgers
staff has walked that spot in the order more times than the Pirates pitchers, 53 bases on balls.
Deep to left. Wow, and Russell Martin really makes Duke pay for that. Double to left for Russell Martin. Lines this one to center. Another run in, 7-5, still nobody out.
And since the All-Star break, they've done very, very well at home. They're 21-7 here. Martin, a line drive, base hit into left field. So on a 1-ball, 2-strike count, Russell Martin, a bullet into left.
Go to 3-1. Here's where you really have to be careful.
And a screaming base hit back up the middle. That ball was hit hard.
Holding the corner. 2-2 to Russell. Fastball whacked to left center and deep. Back goes Roberts. It is gone. Home run for Russell Martin, and the Dodgers lead 5-4. How do you do?
Who started to warm up toward the end of the inning, and now warming up, and apparently will come in. There's a drive hit to left center field, deep back, and gone. A home run over the basket by Russell Martin, and I'm up with another run and more runners in scoring position, and a line drive base hit to left center field. 2 runs will score, and maybe 3 as the ball goes all the way to the ivy. They're going to wave for Carl Holm, and he will score as well. Who was outstanding at Wrigley Field, would go in the first game, Zambrano in the second, and then Harden, who was 3-1 and no decision on the road, and then Ted Lilly, who was solid on the road. There's a shot to left field, and it's going to go into the corner. Rounding second is for Carl, heading for third. Larry Bow is going to wave him in, and here comes the relay. Not even close. Standing up, scoring is for Carl as Martin doubles home.
Manny Ramirez, a great work ethic and working on the art of hitting. Here's a shot to third that goes off the leg, I believe, of Feliz, and Russell Martin is going to slide to a stop after rounding first.